drummers, and welcome to Tim Connolly Drums. We've got a very special review episode today. What I have here is a very rare snare drum, and you're going to see it, you're going to hear it, you're going to hear all about it. We're going to learn everything we can about this very special DW 45th anniversary Stradavarius Collector's Series snare drum. There's a lot to take in. There's a lot of history and craftsmanship and workmanship that went into developing and building this drum. It's an incredible drum. Let's get to it. So we have here today a fantastic snare drum, the DW 45th anniversary Stradavarius Collector's Series snare. 6x14, and it's got 10 tension rods for tuning. The tuning on this is unbelievable. You can go from incredibly low, fat 70s sound, the wet sound if you want to call it, right up to that super tight Michael Jackson funk sound, and everything in between. It's unbelievable. It features some very cool things. The throw off is absolutely smooth as silk. So when you're playing and you need to throw that off, smooth as silk. On the other side, I have an actual tension adjuster. So you've got your standard throw off tension that you can adjust, or you can just do this really quick. So you've got a very loose adjustment, you've got a middle tension adjustment, and then you've got a really tight adjustment, or the other way around actually, probably. Loose adjustment, middle adjustment, and tight. So you got three positions that you can choose from. Most often I just leave it in the middle, to be totally honest, but you've got options. That is the beauty of this drum, is that you have options. Now, as you can see, it's a fantastic drum. It is number 22 of 145. Only 145 of these snares were made. There's an additional 145 drum kits. Now, I don't have the drum kit, I just have the snare. This is number 22. I've attached in my description the entire John Good from DW video explaining how this drum was constructed, how they went to this forest in Italy to get the wood from. It's the same wood in this snare drum. It's the same wood that's used in Stradavarius violins. It comes from the same forest. Now, Stradavarius wood from this forest in Italy is 400 years old. So cutting down these trees was an ordeal, and they had to go through a lot of hoops to be able to cut down these trees to make these drums. And of course, that's why only a few were made, because they didn't want to wipe out the whole forest. So check that video out in the description. It's really cool. So this limited edition Collector Series DW 45th anniversary snare drum is number 22 of 145. It's made by the Drum Workshop, California. It was Stradivaria Legno is the term used for the wood, and it was the Predazio area of Val di Fiemme. I'm sorry, I don't speak Italian. I apologize, even though I just came back from Italy, but I don't speak Italian. It's the original province of the magnificent community that has existed since 11 AD. Centuries-old logs were selected by Mr. John Good and others for their supreme resident qualities, and adheres to the strict guidelines of the Forest Stewardship Council to help preserve the ecosystem. So now let me tell you a little bit about this drum. The construction of the shell has been created to provide optional tonal qualities that will only improve with age. The shell construction is as follows. 4 plies of the shell, both inner and outer, are crafted from rare, highly figured, quarter-cut European sycamore exotic veneer, while the core wood is the Norwegian spruce. Each drum also features a natural to candy blackburst lacquer specialty finish. The intricate center inlay is laser cut and hand assembled from exotic woods including Italian gray poplar, black dyed pear wood and blue sapphire dyed kodo wood. The traditional F-hole artwork pays tribute to the world-renowned violin makers, and the Roman numerals commemorate drum workshops 4.5 decades as the drummer's choice. Only 145 of these snares will be produced worldwide. So what I'm using on this drum is, first I'm doing a demonstration without any dampening, and then I'm putting one moon gel on to dampen it. But I'm using a Remo controlled sound coated head with a black dot in the center. That's what the drum came with. I don't think that's exactly what the drum comes with from the manufacturer, but that's what was on it when I got it. So that's basically the head that I'm using on the top. On the bottom, I am using the head that came with the drum, and it's a DW snare bottom. So it's a standard Remo DW snare bottom head. And I'm using the DW travel tone. I would say it's a medium size that I'm using on here. A medium size, meaning that it's covering a medium amount of space here. You can get small strip style and you can get wider style as well. So my snare is actually a medium size, which is usually what I use, to be totally honest, anyways. The hoops are a fully rounded hoop, 3.0 millimeters, and it's called a DW True Hoop, and it's kind of a combination of a triple flange and a die-cast steel hoop. So it's kind of a hybrid, but this is the highest level of hoop that DW provides. So it's a really, really nice hoop for that side stick sound that you're looking for. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually listen to the drum. I'm going to record this with no microphone, so it's just the iPhone 13 sound, so you can hear what it sounds like. This is without snare. Okay, thank you for joining me today and exploring, reviewing, checking out this fantastic artistic drum. I can't say anything bad about it. It's everything from the strainer to the throw off to the design of the hoop, which is unique, like it's a hybrid, like I mentioned earlier, to the tuning system, to this strainer control, added strainer control, to the beauty of the drum with the Stradavarius markings. I mean, this is a fantastic drum, so definitely going to give it 2 thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining me today. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll be coming back with more. I hope you like this video. Keep drumming. See ya.